Hi everybody, welcome to our latest video. Really pleased to be able to show you today this absolutely stunning Ducati 848 in this beautiful pearlescent white. Now we've had a number of 848s over the years, but this is without doubt both the lowest mileage and probably the closest to as new condition that certainly we've had the pleasure of stocking. This particular bike is a 2011 11 plate, and she's covered just 2,700 miles. Now, being an 11 plate, she is actually the last of the pre-Evolution models. So those of you that know your 848s will know that the Evolution model came out around about the same time. And was fitted with monoblock calipers and had a couple of other tweaks, maybe a 2 or 3 horsepower more, but other than that, fundamentally the same bike. And we appreciate that this is probably one of the dearer 848s in the country. However, it genuinely is probably the lowest mileage example out there, as I say, with 2,700 miles. And the condition can only be described as simply superb. If I do some close-ups, you can see on the nose cone there is no stone chips whatsoever. No marks or scratches. And again, just look at this beautifully sculptured tank. Only Ducati seem to be able to make a tank of such beauty. Excusing maybe MV Agusta as well. But the Italians certainly know how to make a lovely looking motorcycle, and the 848 is no exception. Beautiful machine from any angle. I'll just do some close-ups for you. The first thing you may notice is that as we look at this front wheel assembly here, that she has just been fitted with a brand new set of Bridgestones. So despite only covering 2,700 miles, she was on her original tyres. So we've fitted a brand new set of new tyres, which quite frankly just adds to the overall look of this bike, being close to new. Let me do some close-ups on the fairing. And the usual place that most people will be interested on a Ducati, the crankcase. And as you can see, absolutely no paint peel or corrosion on there whatsoever. Bike certainly hasn't done enough miles or been anywhere far enough for that to happen, I don't think. And again, just looking at the rear spring and shock assembly, absolutely beautifully clean. So basically, other than this, while we're down here, this sort of mini carbon rear hugger, she is fundamentally a standard bike. Again, you can see on that back wheel there the brand new Bridgestone. And round to the back you can see there's not even any staining or carbon deposits on the outlets of the exhaust. And a close-up of this gorgeous rear wheel and single-sided swing arm assembly. Okay, so those of you that aren't particularly familiar with the 848, maybe you're considering an Italian bike for the first time. She's a 848cc Testa Stretta Ducati V-twin. brake horsepower varies depending on which review you read, but around about 135 brake horsepower, and it's usable power, unlike the 1098 and a sort of host of modern 200 brake horsepower super bikes, which all have to be tamed with traction control, of course. The 848 is a bike that you can use virtually all the power of, and certainly in the right hands an 848 certainly wouldn't be any slower on the road than a 1098, or, as I say, a host of more powerful bikes. As you can see, you've got this beautifully machined top yoke and this MotoGP inspired dash, which, if I turn the ignition on, will go through its self-check. And you can see the mileage there of 2767. I'll just start her up for you. There you go, that's basically what a Ducati 848 with standard pipe sounds like. And there you have it. So, also, as I say, fitted with Brembo brake discs, Brembo brake calipers, and quite frankly, it's all the machine that 99% of riders will ever need. Not only is she fantastic to look at, great sound, but certainly owning a Ducati is something that is quite special. This particular bike, just to summarise, is a 2011 11 plate Ducati 848 with just 2,700 miles on the clock, full service history, up to date with belts, with a brand new set of Bridgestones, and she's available at 7495. I hope you enjoyed the video.